Hey guys, welcome to our channel, and let's be real, we all know why you clicked on this video. You're obsessed with Japan, you're obsessed with cherry blossoms, and you're obsessed with having the most Instagrammable spring break ever. Don't worry, I got you. We're about to dive headfirst into the magical world of Tokyo's cherry blossom scene in 2025. Because let's be honest, 2024 is so last season. Get ready for some serious wanderlust because I'm about to drop some serious knowledge bombs on the top 10 spots that will make you feel like you just stepped into an anime. We're talking fluffy pink clouds of floral goodness, epic photo ops that will make your ex jealous, and maybe even a romantic encounter with a handsome stranger who speaks fluent Japanese. Okay, maybe I got carried away with that last part. But hey, a girl can dream, right? So grab your matcha latte, put on your comfiest sweatpants, and get ready to have your mind blown by the sheer beauty of Tokyo in springtime. This is gonna be epic! First up on our cherry blossom extravaganza is Chidorigafuchi Moat. And guys, this place is straight out of a fairy tale. Imagine yourself gently gliding across a crystal clear moat, surrounded by a canopy of fluffy pink cherry blossoms. And the best part? You can rent a freaking rowboat. Channel your inner Ariel, minus the whole mermaid thing, and navigate those waters like the boss you are. It's the perfect opportunity to work on your rowing skills, or just let your bestie do all the work while you snap those Insta-worthy pics. Speaking of Insta-worthy, Chidorigafuchi Moat is basically a photographer's dream come true. Every angle is a good angle. Every shot is frame-worthy. It's like the cherry blossoms knew you were coming and decided to put on their best show just for you. Oh, and did I mention it's open 24 hours? That's right. You can literally experience the magic of cherry blossoms any time of day or night. Late night blossom viewing party? Don't mind if I do? Now let's talk logistics. Getting to Chidorigafuchi Moat is a breeze. Just hop off at Kudenshita Station, take exit 2, and boom, you're there in like 5 minutes. And the best part? Entry is totally free. You can thank me later. If you're feeling fancy and want to experience the moat in true romantic style, renting a rowboat will set you back about 800 yen for 30 minutes. Not bad for a chance to recreate your favorite scene from The Notebook, right? And if you're anything like me and love a good nighttime adventure, you're in luck. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., Chidorigafuchi Moat lights up like a disco ball, but like in a classy, romantic way. Additionally, take a leisurely walk along the Chidorigafuchi Ryukudo, a pathway lined with cherry trees, for a tranquil experience. Seriously guys, Chidorigafuchi Moat is a must-see for any cherry blossom enthusiast visiting Tokyo. It's romantic, it's picturesque, and it's the perfect place to create some unforgettable memories. Just don't blame me if you fall head over heels for a handsome stranger while you're there. Alright, party people, if you're looking for a cherry blossom experience that's a little more, shall we say lively, then Ueno Onshi Park is the place to be. This place is basically the Coachella of cherry blossom festivals, but with less flower crowns and more, traditional Japanese vibes. We're talking massive hanami parties, which, for you newbies out there, are basically giant picnics under the cherry blossoms. Think picnic blankets, delicious snacks, flowing drinks. Yes, alcohol is totally allowed, and tons of laughter and good times. Ueno Onshi Park is like the ultimate social gathering for cherry blossom season. It's the perfect place to make new friends, soak up the festive atmosphere, and maybe even show off your best dance moves after a few sake bombs. Just kidding. Kinda. But seriously, if you're looking for a chance to experience Japanese culture and tradition during cherry blossom season, Ueno Onshi Park is where it's at. Getting to Ueno Onshi Park is super easy. Just hop off at Ueno Station, so original I know, and follow the crowds. You literally can't miss it. And the best part? Entry is absolutely free. It's like they want you to have a good time. Oh, and did I mention Ueno Onshi Park is open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m.? That's right, you can literally spend all day and night here, soaking up the cherry blossom magic and partying with your besties. Next, let's take a stroll along the Meguro-gawa River. I suggest taking the subway and alighting at Meguro Station. From there, head northeast along the river, walking towards Shibuya and Nakameguro Station. This picturesque 3.8-kilometer, 12.5-foot stretch is home to around 830 Somei Yoshino cherry trees, creating a stunning view. There are several small bridges along the way. The street, stretching about 2.5 miles, is lined with numerous restaurants allowing you to savor delicious food while enjoying the beautiful cherry blossoms. Whoever you're dragging along on this Sakura adventure, the Meguro-gawa River is basically a cherry blossom wonderland, with trees lining the banks for ever. It's the kind of place that makes you want to burst into song, or maybe just stuff your face with mochi while gazing dreamily at the scenery. We also recommend that you visit this site after peak season. The reason for this is that once cherry blossoms finish blooming, all the petals are blown off the tree branches by the wind and cover the surface of the river, making for a sea of pink. Speaking of good sides, the Meguro-gawa River is beautiful any time of day, but it's especially magical after the sun sets. From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., the trees are all lit up, creating this ethereal glow that's straight out of a fairy tale. Now before you grab your picnic basket and your finest bottle of sake, hold your horses. As with all good things in life, there are a few rules we gotta follow. Apparently, sitting on the ground with a picnic blanket to view the cherry blossoms is not allowed, so let's take in the beautiful scenery while strolling instead. So, to sum it up, come for the romance, the photo ops, and the magical nighttime illumination. Alright, my fellow blossom enthusiasts, let's switch gears for a hot second and talk about a place that's basically the opposite of crowded, chaotic Tokyo. I'm talking about Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden, a little slice of paradise smack dab in the middle of the city. I know, serene and garden aren't exactly words that usually come to mind when you think of Tokyo. But trust me on this one. This place is like a breath of fresh air, literally. You step through the gates and suddenly the city noise just melts away, replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds. And speaking of trees, Shinjuku Gyoen has over 1,000 cherry blossom trees, featuring over 70 distinct varieties. Each variety has slightly different blooming times, so no matter when you visit during Sakura season, you're guaranteed to catch some epic blooms. Plus, there are gardens within gardens, with ponds, bridges, and even a traditional Japanese tea house. It's basically Instagram heaven. But the best part? Shinjuku Gyoen is surprisingly affordable. For just 500 yen, that's like $5 people, you get to escape the hustle and bustle of Tokyo and pretend you're a wealthy landowner from a bygone era. Shinjuku Gyoen is easily reachable from Shinjuku Gyoen Station on the Tokyo Metro Marunouchi line, which is a 10-minute walk away, or from Shinjuku Sanchome Station on the Tokyo Metro Fukutoshin line, just a 5-minute walk from the park. But, as with any popular attraction, a little planning goes a long way. First things first, check the opening hours before you go. The garden is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., which means you'll want to get there early to make the most of your time. And trust me, you're going to want to linger. This isn't the kind of place you want to rush through. Now I know what you're thinking. Grace, what about the snacks? Can I bring my own bento box and have a picnic under the cherry blossoms? And the answer is yes! You are more than welcome to bring your own food and enjoy it within the garden. However, there's a catch, because there's always a catch, isn't there? Alcohol is strictly prohibited. On weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, and public holidays, the area tends to be the most crowded, and reservations may be required. You can find a link to the official website in the description box, so it's a good idea to check it before planning your visit. Next, we're diving into one of Tokyo's most iconic spots for cherry blossoms, Yoyogi Park. Did you know Yoyogi Park is the 5th largest park in Tokyo? It's massive, it's beautiful, and guess what? It's open 24 hours a day with free entry. No tickets, no fuss, just pure cherry blossom bliss. Oh, and there's even a parking lot if you're driving. Now let's talk about the vibe. Yoyogi Park is known for its wide open spaces and incredible energy. It's the perfect place to spread out a picnic blanket, grab some snacks, and soak in the Sakura magic. And if you're into photography, you're in for a treat. There are around 500 stunning Some Yoshino cherry trees just waiting to be your backdrop. But wait, there's more. Yoyogi Park isn't just about cherry blossoms. It's surrounded by some iconic landmarks like Meiji Jingu Shrine, NHK Studios, and the National Gymnasium, Kokuritsu Yoyogi Kyogijo. So you can easily make a whole day of exploring. Here's a pro tip. If you want to avoid the crowds, visit early in the morning. Trust me, there's something magical about strolling through the park when it's quiet and serene. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and cycle through the blossoms. It's such a fun way to experience the park. Getting here is super easy too. You can hop off at Harajuku Station on the JR Yamanori line or Yoyogi Koen Station on the Tokyo Metro Chiyoda line. Both are just a short walk away, making it super convenient. So whether you're here for a lively hanami party, a peaceful morning walk, or just to snap some Insta-worthy pics, Yoyogi Park has something for everyone. Oh, and one last thing. Yoyogi Park doesn't have any nighttime illuminations, so make sure you get your fill of cherry blossom goodness before the sun goes down. But hey, that just gives you more time to explore the rest of Tokyo's amazing nightlife, right? Okay, let's head to one of Tokyo's most picturesque cherry blossom spots, Sumida Park. Picture this, a beautiful stretch along the Sumida River from Azumabashi Bridge to Sakurabashi Bridge, lined with over 1,000 stunning sakura trees, mostly of the Somei Yoshino variety. And guess what? You get an incredible view of Japan's tallest building, the Tokyo Skytree, right in the background. It's like a postcard come to life. Sumida Park is the perfect spot for a picnic or just chilling under the blossoms. Imagine sitting by the river, snacking on some delicious treats, and soaking in the sakura vibes. Sounds dreamy, right? And the best part? It's open 24/7, so you can soak up those magical sakura views any time of day or night. But wait, it gets even better. During the Sumida Park Sakura Matsuri, that's the spring festival by the way, the cherry trees are illuminated every evening from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's absolutely magical, and a must-see if you're in Tokyo during sakura season. Oh, and here's a fun idea. Why not take a boat cruise along the Sumida River? Seeing the cherry blossoms from the water is a whole new experience. Trust me, you won't regret it. Getting here is super easy too. The nearest station is Asakusa Station, and it's just a 3-minute walk from there. Plus, it's super close to the famous Sensoji Temple, so you can easily combine your visit with some temple exploring. And if you're up for it, the Tokyo Skytree is only about a 10-minute walk away. So whether you're here for the illuminations, the festival vibes, or just to relax under the blossoms, Sumida Park is a must-visit for any cherry blossom lover. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. If you're looking for a cherry blossom experience that's equal parts beautiful and educational, then the East Gardens of the Imperial Palace are calling your name. This sprawling park is steeped in history and offers a fascinating glimpse into Japan's imperial past. We're talking ancient moats, towering stone walls, and meticulously manicured gardens that'll transport you back in time. And of course, let's not forget the star of the show, the cherry blossoms. During springtime, the gardens explode in a riot of pink and white, creating a truly breathtaking spectacle. Now I know what you're thinking. Historical sites can be kind of stuffy, but trust me, the East Gardens are anything but. The atmosphere is surprisingly relaxed and welcoming, making it the perfect place to spend a few hours escaping the hustle and bustle of Tokyo. You can wander through the gardens at your own pace, admiring the intricate architecture, soaking up the serene atmosphere, and snapping some seriously Instagrammable pics of those gorgeous cherry blossoms. It's like taking a step back in time, but with better lighting and way more floral arrangements. And the best part? Entry to the East Gardens is absolutely free. That's right, you can experience all this history and beauty without spending a single yen. Talk about a win-win. But, and this is a big but, make sure to plan your visit because the gardens are closed on Mondays and Fridays, unless it's a national holiday. Also, the opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., so don't show up too late. The easiest way to get here is through the Otoman entrance. It's just a short walk from Otomachi Station, which is served by five subway lines, the Chiyoda, Tozai, Marunouchi, Hanzomon, and Mita lines. So no matter where you're coming from, it's super convenient. Oh, and if you're starting from Tokyo Station, no worries. It's only a 10 to 15-minute walk from there. Easy peasy. So if you're looking for a free, easy-to-reach, and totally Instagram-worthy destination in Tokyo, the East Gardens should definitely be on your list. All right, folks, get ready for some picture-perfect moments because we're headed to Tokyo Tower and Shiba Park. This dynamic duo offers the ultimate cherry blossom experience, combining iconic city views with the delicate beauty of springtime in Japan. It's like a scene straight out of a postcard, but with way more selfie opportunities. Imagine this. You're strolling through Shiba Park, the majestic Tokyo Tower towering above you, its orange and white frame contrasting beautifully against a backdrop of fluffy pink cherry blossoms. The air is filled with the sweet scent of sakura, and the sun is setting, casting a warm glow over the entire scene. Cue the heart eye emojis. You can spread out a blanket under the trees. Just no picnics on the grass. Enjoy a leisurely stroll, or simply relax and soak up the beauty of your surroundings. And the best part is, this dynamic duo has something to offer no matter what time of day you visit. During the day, bask in the sunshine and snap those postcard-worthy photos of Tokyo Tower framed by cherry blossoms. As evening descends, prepare to be dazzled as the tower illuminates against the darkening sky, creating a truly magical ambiance. And guess what? Shiba Park is open 24/7 and completely free to enter. Shiba Park is super easy to reach. You can hop off at Shiba Koen Station. When you exit the station, you'll see the park right in front of you. But the fun doesn't stop there. After you've gotten your fill of cherry blossom gazing, why not head up Tokyo Tower for even more breathtaking views? You can see the entire city spread out before you. So, whether you're looking for a romantic evening stroll, a fun-filled day out with friends, or simply a chance to witness the beauty of Tokyo in full bloom, be sure to add Tokyo Tower and Shiba Park to your itinerary. Trust me, your Instagram feed will thank you. Okay guys, buckle up those kimonos because we're about to time travel back to the Edo period. Rikugien Gardens is like that friend who's super into history, and their apartment is decked out like a museum. It's a classic Japanese garden, and trust me, it's way more exciting than your grandma's hydrangeas. We're talking meticulously manicured trees, serene ponds full of koi fish judging your every move, and bridges that look like they were plucked straight out of a fairy tale. The main attraction at this garden is the famous weeping cherry tree, Sakura, which is 15 meters tall and has been there for years. Now for the practical stuff. To get there, you'll want to hop off at Komagome Station on the Yamanori line. From there, it's super simple. Just take the south exit, and you'll be strolling straight to your destination in about 5 minutes. It's only 300 yen to enter, which is basically the price of a fancy latte these days. When you need a break from all that flower power, head to Fukiage Chaya Tea House. Sip on frothy matcha, nibble on wagashi, those gorgeous Japanese sweets, and gaze out at the dreamy central pond. And guess what? There's Takimi no Chaya on the garden's southwest side and Tsutsuji Chaya up north, so you've got options. Now let's talk peak bloom, people, because that's what we're all here for, right? The cherry blossoms at Rikugien Gardens are like the Beyoncé of the Sakura world. They know how to put on a show. The best time to catch them strutting their stuff is usually late March to early April. But honestly, even if you miss the main event, this garden is stunning year-round. Now here's the best part. During cherry blossom season and autumn foliage season, Rikugien Garden stays open late for illumination events. Imagine strolling through glowing pink canopies or golden leaves lit up like fairy lights. It's straight out of a Studio Ghibli movie. Pro tip, check their schedule for extended hours and grab tickets early. This place gets popular. So whether you're here for the weeping cherry trees, the tea house pit stops, or the nighttime magic, Rikugien Gardens is a must visit. Alright party people, if you're looking for a cherry blossom experience with a side of modern glam, then Tokyo Midtown is your jam. It's basically where the cool kids hang out during Sakura season. We're talking sleek skyscrapers, designer boutiques, and enough twinkling lights to rival the Milky Way. And the best part? It's all decked out in a glorious canopy of cherry blossoms. Now let's get you there. You'll want to disembark at Roppongi Station, which sounds way more intimidating than it actually is. Pro tip, follow the signs to exit 7 and cruise through the underground passage. No umbrella needed if it rains. You'll pop out right into Tokyo Midtown. Oh, and did I mention it's free to enter? Yeah, you heard that right. Free, as in more money for those designer boutiques. Just kidding? Kind of. Tokyo Midtown isn't just a mall, it's a lifestyle hub. With over 130 stores, luxury hotels, and even a museum, you could spend hours here. And hey, if you're a design lover, that museum is a must-see. But wait, the real magic is outside. Step into Midtown Garden, a leafy paradise hugging the tower. This place is free to enter and connects to Hinokicho Park, a hidden gem with total Japanese garden vibes. Imagine strolling under cherry blossoms in spring or kicking back by the water features. Oh, and the seasonal flowers? Psst, come back after 5 p.m. The gardens light up like a fairy tale until 11 p.m. Tokyo Midtown is the ultimate chill zone. After a day of shopping or sightseeing, this green oasis lets you unwind without leaving the city. It's like Tokyo said, here's a hug from nature. And trust me, the mix of modern vibes and Zen gardens, perfection. And there you have it, folks. 10 cherry blossom spots in Tokyo that will make you say sayonara to your FOMO. I hope you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of all things Sakura. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more travel shenanigans, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Thanks for watching, and happy cherry blossom viewing!